Hello students, how are you? I am sure that you are enjoying my presentations on Mind Twister and also finding it helpful in understanding the reasoning problems. In continuation with this, today I am here with another interesting question. Let us start. But before introducing the new question, let us find out the answer for the question I gave you in my previous video, that is Mind Twister 4. And the question is, what is the minimum number of weighing operations required to measure 23 kg of weights if only one weight of 1 kg is available? To solve this question, let us make this table with columns operations, weights available, total weight and left to be weighed. So in first operation, the weight available is 1 kg. So we will weigh 1 kg of wheat. So amount which is left to be weighed will be 22 kg of wheat. For the second operation, we have two weights, 1 kg weight which was already given to us and 1 kg of wheat bag which we have weighed in operation 1. So total weight available will be 2 kg. So we can weigh 2 kg of wheat. Hence the wheat left to weigh will be 20 kg. Similarly, in the third operation, we have the 1 kg weight and 1 kg bag of wheat plus 2 kg bag of wheat which we have weighed in first and second operation, and total weight will be 4 kg. So we can weigh 4 kg of wheat and the amount left to be weighed will be 16 kg. Similarly, in operation 4, we have the 1 kg weight plus 1 kg, 2 kg and 4 kg weight which we have weighed in the first three operations, and total weight will be 8 kg. Hence we will weigh 8 kg and left weight will be 8 kg. In the last operation, that is, we will use the 8 kg wheat bag to weight the 8 kg. So complete 23 kg will be weighed in the 5 operation. Hence the minimum operation required will be 5. Hope you have understood this answer. Now let us move to the new question. We will first read the statement of the question, and the statement is, there is a 50-meter long soldier's unit advancing forward. The last individual in the unit desired to give a letter to the former soldier leading the unit. So, while the unit is marching, he runs to the front, reaches the foremost person, and hands over the letter to him, and without stopping, he runs and comes back to his original position. In the meantime, the whole unit moved ahead by 50 meters. How much distance the last person covers in that time, assuming that he ran the whole distance with uniform speed. Let us understand the question diagrammatically. This blue box with soldier represents the 50-meter long unit in which the last person has been colored red. This last person has to run to give the letter to this first person. In this diagram, the soldier started moving forward and the last person also started running to reach to the first person. And during this time, he has traveled 50 plus x meter distance. X meter the unit has traveled and 50 meter the length of the unit. So total distance the red person has traveled is 50 plus x meter. In this diagram, the red person, after giving the letter to the first person, comes back to original position. In the meantime, the soldiers moves through distance x and he has to travel distance 50 minus x. Let us solve this question. Length of soldier unit is 50 meter. Let us suppose when the last individual reaches the foremost person, the unit has moved through a distance x. And while moving forward, the last individual moved through a distance 50 plus x. Similarly, on moving backward, last individual moved through a distance 50 minus x, that is x meter, and the unit has moved to distance 50 minus x. And according to equation, the ratio of the distance traveled by soldier to the ratio of the distance traveled by the unit is equal. So 50 plus x upon x, the distance ratio of the distance of soldier and the unit in moving forward is equal to x upon 50 minus x, again ratio of the distance traveled soldier to the unit. So when we solve it, we get the answer x is equal to 35.35 meter. Hope you have understood this answer nicely. This is a question for you to solve or to try at home. And the question is, a clock gains 2% of time during the first week and loses 2% of time during the second week. If the clock was set right at 12 noon on a Wednesday, what will be the time that clock shows exactly 14 days from the time it was set right? Hope you have understood the question which I solved nicely and able to solve this question. If you face any problem or have any doubt, do write in the comment section. If you like my video, please share it with your friends and classmates, and do not forget to subscribe my channel for regular updates. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.